Welcome to Career Boss. Welcome to the Career Boss Storytime Edition. I'm not trying to be all clickbaity here, but I didn't expect this to be my first task as a new CEO. I was ecstatic. I had targeted the age of 40 to be a vice president, and here I was at 39, CEO of a company. Not a huge company, but nonetheless, we were pretty thrilled. So my wife and I, since we were moving to a new city, we found a house, we bought the house, made all these transactions happen. And then while I'm at the old job that I haven't left yet, I get a phone call. It's my new boss. And he says, we've changed our minds. I'm hoping he has a sense of humor. So I say, thank God. So I really realized I'd made a mistake coming to work for you. So he had a laugh and I had a laugh and I had a sense of relief as well. Then he said, we're going to fly you down, put you up for the night, and fly you back in time for work. So it gets me back at my old office for 8:30 in the morning. I said, great. Then he says, I'm going to join you for dinner and introduce you to the head of our team at HQ. I like their style. Then he says, by the way, your first task as our CEO will be to tell her why you got the job instead of her. What the? And then he says, she doesn't know she didn't get the job. So let me understand this. She doesn't know she didn't get the job. I'm the one going to tell her that, and then I'm going to explain to her why I got the job instead of her. This is ugly, but kind of interesting. So remember how he said he'll join us for dinner? Well, that didn't really happen. But here's what did happen. So at the restaurant, he must have been waiting in his car. He sees me come in. He sees the other person come in. He decides to come in at the same time. He gives us this really quick introduction. Here you go. You're this person. You're that person. Sorry, I got another appointment. I got to go. He's out of there. So it's just me and this new person who I have to tell didn't get the job and why I got the job instead of her. And she doesn't even know who I am. He was gone so fast. So how did the dinner go, you might ask? Not well. Not really well. You can imagine. Not surprisingly, she said, how come you're telling me? Who are you? And then she got a little bit louder and she said, this is such bullshit. And she said, what skills do you have that I don't? Okay, so there's a tough question for you. So I'm not going to go through my resume with her. So I say, listen, I don't know why they chose you over me. You have to ask them that question. Chose me over you. What did I just say there? Chose me over you. You'll have to ask them the question. I went through some of the things I'd done in the past, but no matter what I said, she was not listening regardless. So then I started the new company, and you're probably wondering, how did it go with her when I started the new company? She wasn't there the first couple of days. She didn't show up. So when she did show up, of course I had to have the conversation, which is, for us to work together, we've got to be a team. You understand that? We have to understand there's, mutual respect. We've got to work together. Is that not going to work? If that's not going to work for you, then you have to decide what you have to do next. So that happened. So there you go. That's what happened as my first task as CEO. Here's what I'd like to know. Tell me what you think. Was this a test or was it actually something else? Let me know in the comments because I'd be really curious to know. Thanks for watching. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks again.